Hey, what's up everybody? We're just going to do a little bit of creative color grading tonight. We just did a photo shoot today. Me and my art director here.
Yeah.
He goes by Zmore.
No, I go by Seymour. Not Seymour.
You don't go by Zmore anymore?
Yeah.
What's your new thing you go by?
I go by Seymour.
You're gonna go back to Zmore now that you stopped going?
Yeah.
Okay. Go.
And I actually made this.
Yeah, so we did a photo.
All my work.
We did a photo shoot today, and we
Went well.
yeah, it went pretty good, right?
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, it went pretty good. So we did a Star Wars theme photo shoot today, and we were just messing around with the Sony A7 III and some of our LED lights, and I was working with Zmore here, who's a pretty demanding art director, to come up with a good color grade and treatment for this image. So I'm going to show you how we can take this from Capture One and into Photoshop, and he's going to be directing me, so you're going to see how I work with art directors who are pretty tough to work with, really demanding, really lots of experience, and they've seen just like a lot of work.
I'm starting my own behance soon, so you're gonna see that you're the bad photographer.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so let's switch over to our.
Well, once I learn how to make a behance, that is.
Yeah, I mean, you just been this whole time. You just been so like consumed with like art directing and flying all over the world, just global campaigns. I love it because you got that quirky style too, which like people don't know where you're coming from. It's so cool. So
The only place I traveled was to our garage.
you're so humble. You're so humble. That's what's so cool about you. So check it. We have this shoot we did here, and went through all of our selects. There were a lot of selects, and we came down with this as our 5-star select. And no, this was the one. This is the one. I have
It's
it.
like way darker.
I have it. You.
Okay, I'm taking these glasses off.
Okay, you approved it though. Like you approved the select. I have it here with the 5 stars. This is just a variant. So if you guys have never used Capture One, this is Capture One, and so this is like the alternative to Lightroom. Either you use Lightroom or Capture One. Some people use both. So what we did here is, we 5-starred this, and to start making edits, I'll usually right-click on it and say New Variant, and that's what we're working on here. So what we did was we set up these LEDs, we got some nice rim lighting, lifted him off the table a bit on these blocks, hit an LED up from underneath, and now we're just gonna see if we can get a cool color grade.
Yeah, I mean, we did try one before this. I guess it didn't really work out so well.
Oh, see? You're so demanding. That's true. No, but it's good because that's how good art, really good commercial art gets made. So I like that.
Are you saying we're in a commercial?
I love it. You're like so primitive when you talk about art, which is so cool. So we're here in the color editor.
Yeah.
And one of the things that we liked, I think, was do we like making this cooler?
Oh yeah, we really liked. Yeah.
Yeah, making it a bit cooler, shifting it cooler. In the color editor here, we could grab the red tones, and I think we shifted them a little bit warmer, just to get that. And we were trying to use this tool here, the direct color editor, to see if we could target some colors like in the leg here. So just clicking, if this is on, the direct color editor button, and you click someplace, it's going to show you what hue the places that you're clicking. Because sometimes it's hard to tell if they're like not really saturated areas, but right here it tells us it's this blue. And do you remember we wanted to like push it to that?
Yeah, I really.
Like less purple? Wasn't that your choice?
I wanted like more green, bluish.
Yeah. Push it more towards green into the blue.
Because I thought like over the head and like the legs. It just looked better.
Right.
Like the background was more like blurred out.
Yeah.
And like so you couldn't see like all the stuff and materials behind it. It was more like he was in a snowstorm.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we were going for. That's like the land.
Yeah.
The place.
Totally. Like, that was the vibe. Except right here he's surrounded by like
hot stuff. Yeah.
Hot stuff. Yeah.
And cold stuff.
Yeah. So I'm just clicking around trying to find out what colors are in here, and it's pretty much either red or blue.
And white.
And some white, yeah.
Well, it's a lot of white.
But I don't think we did much on the color at this stage, did we? Like we didn't really do much of the color. We started to move into kind of the more creative aspects of like dropping the exposure down. You remember that?
Yeah.
It started to get really dramatic. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we liked.
Yeah, that's what we liked. Yeah. So cranking up the contrast a bit, we're starting to get real moody in here. One of the things was though that I wanted to see. Remember, I said I wanted to see a little bit more detail in the darks. Did you agree with that when I brought this up? Watch. See, we can start to see a little bit more detail in there.
Yeah.
In like the dark area, because we want to like see his gear and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should.
If anybody's in the chat and you're just jumping in, we are working on a creative color grade that we on a photography shoot that we did today. This is my art director, Zemore, and so we shot this stormtrooper character messing around with some of our LEDs on a Sony A7 III, and now we're doing a creative color grade.
Wait, so can I not say my real name?
Wait, your real name isn't Zemore?
Yeah, and you know that. I'm your son.
Wow. That's so beautiful that you feel that level of kinship with me between a professional retoucher and an art director. To like have that level of kinship is so cool. But you know, I'll just refer to you as Zemore now, so that we like.
I'm your son.
You keep saying that. I'm flattered. Let's keep moving with the color grade here. So, what did I? So did I open up the shadows too? No, I dropped those back. And should we? Oh right. Remember, it was the clarity slider.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we should duplicate it and do like like the bright things like that go on the lights.
Oh, you want to do some visual effects. You want to do some visual effects.
It was like, it looks so cool.
You want to be using Mario's, my buddy Mario's plugin Honoric.
Yeah, I really like that.
Okay. I know that's one of your like signature looks that you like, so we're gonna move into that right after this.
Okay.
Cool. So, did I add any vignetting to it? I don't know.
Wait, can people talk in chat?
Yeah, they totally can. They might not be feeling it right now, but hey, what's up? This is my art director. If you guys want to talk and chat, if you guys want to ask us anything or give us any, things you're concerned about, we would be totally into it. So
I use the chat a lot in my Zoom meetings.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, no, you're all over
I'll
that chat.
I'll go crazy in the chat. I'll be
You
like,
go-
yo,
You go crazy up in the chat.
like it's me.
Okay, I don't think there was any other major. Were we dropping the exposure? Yes, we
did.
We went way down with it, didn't we? We got super dramatic.
And we took out the letters and words.
Oh, we did, but we did that later once we moved into Photoshop.
Yeah.
That's the thing. He's an art director. He's more about like the expressive qualities of the image. He doesn't really understand all the technicals. Sorry, man. Sorry. No, I appreciate you being cool.
Mark, interesting. I have an art director in my house, similar age and his hairstyle.
Mark, that's incredible. So, like, Mark, if you could, maybe give us any, like, tips about how you and your art director, like, really work well together. No, we'd love to hear.
We do not.
No, I think we're really forming a good relationship,
Okay.
a good artistic creative
I'm already
relationship.
your son.
You keep saying that, and I love it. I love that sense of like camaraderie that you have, and I feel like it's trust.
Never mind.
Cool. So what we're gonna do is, I think it's.
As your son, I still do not trust you.
I accept that. My role here is to like execute your creative vision. Is the deal. So I think what we got to do now is like we've pretty much got our grade where it needs to be. I think now we need to move into Photoshop and do some more like really creative visual effects. You feel like that? You feel happy with this as it is?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's go into File, Export Images. We're just going to export a variant of this. And I want to be able to, it's just really not. Okay, let's export this. So that should have saved that file. And what I'm going to do is switch back to our full. So Zev, maybe you could talk about the process that we went through to capture this image while I'm opening up the file in Photoshop.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's like these, like on all the lights, they make like a big, like, it's hard to explain, but like, makes them really bright in some parts, and like, it just looks really cool. But the problem was it covered the stormtroopers like right here and here, like covered that area, and so that was kind of what was hard to fix.
Can you talk a little bit about why like we kind of chose, made that decision of like that we wanted to not obstruct him?
Well, to be honest, I don't know what you mean by that.
Okay.
We're down to 2 people? Come on. Okay, dang it.
That's all right. Because people are going to watch this, later. It's kind of late at night right now, and we just kind of went on spontaneously, so we probably haven't gotten out to a whole lot of people, but...
Oh, Mark again. Shall I see if he has any insight into your project?
Oh, that would be cool. So
sure.
like this could be you collaborating to some degree, or at least interacting with another art director who's in Mark's house, who sounds like he might be like a similar experience level.
Yeah, because I'm like very experienced.
Right.
Yeah, I've been doing this for about 20 years now, so.
Yeah, totally. I mean, it sounds right.
It's actually not that I'm small. It's just that I am very old and experienced. That I've
like
shrunk because I am 300 years old. So
you're sort of like Yoda.
Yeah, I'm sort of like Yoda.
That's cool, because we're like getting kind of Mandalorian style on this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's switch back to our working.
You think we should do more streams about this? Like.
Yeah, probably. So.
I know about this, but like a new picture.
Sure, totally. So I think should we jump right into the plugin? This is a plugin that my good friend Mario Olvera created, and It's really incredible. Let's do some work here.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Let's do some cool effects.
I really liked it.
Yeah, me too.
So you said followers are like subs?
Similar. So what we need to do is move into streaks here. This is this plugin called Honoric, and what it is a, what would you call it? Like a light flares, like it's a light streaks kind of plugin, and it just does really, really cool stuff. So
And we haven't really got it.
so look at this. I mean, just the
Doesn't
defaults.
look like they see it.
No, they will. This the Behance feed lags.
Oh yeah,
this
that's
is just
from
so
a
we
little
can see
time
the
ago.
chat. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we can increase the exposure a bit,
Yeah, now we're in.
and look, it's gonna pump it up. Yeah, it pumps it up. And so intensity is at 100.
Intensity's at 100.
Yeah, that sounds intense, right?
I'm intense, yeah.
Let's bring the threshold up a little bit. Is that looking pretty good? You liking that?
Yep.
All right, let's and so the cool thing about Honoric is that you can save presets. So I could call this Storm Trooper.
Don't call it Stormtrooper Stream. Call it Stormtrooper Stream.
You got it. See, this is
I
what
mean, I'm
this is
here.
what working like an art director with an art director is like. And so you have to be always ready,
Okay.
you know, as a creative, to be able to pivot and just like adapt to these changing situations that the art director wants you to do. Successfully saved. And so then I'm going to save, and I need to name it. I'm just going to call it Streaks 1. How's that?
Streaks 1, yep.
Yeah, so once you go back into Photoshop, you have to name your layer, so Honoric can name the layer for you. Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
That is like, let's tab this out. I mean,
Yeah, it's pretty good.
that's already awesome. Yeah, but
We
you know,
haven't even worked on it much yet.
no, we haven't really done anything in Photoshop at all. But one of the things is that you mentioned before is that like if these light streaks kind of go over him, it kind of maybe pushes him back just a little bit.
Yeah, we would like move him forward.
Just like, yeah, make those not go over him so much. Okay, so I'm gonna bring my layers back up. And so there's a mask right here. See, this is what Honoric does, is it just creates another layer above your art layer, basically. And so if I go onto the mask, which is already created from Honoric, select my brush, make sure I have black selected, because when I paint into the mask with black, it'll push the it'll remove the effect, because I want to be able to see our figure
Yeah.
better. And that's pretty good. Let's zoom out just a bit to well, it seems my zoom keys are not working. Classic. Something's always gonna mess up.
Actually, I should probably call you Classic_Mesa.
Oh yeah, you probably should.
Classic Mesa. And that's your name,
Okay, check this out. Check this out.
technically.
So that's an improvement, right?
Yeah.
Are you feeling that?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
an
cool.
improvement.
So the cool thing too. Well, let's leave it here. Let's call it, because like we experimented with like some different lighting effects. But this just on its own is like really subtle and super nice. So should we go into just showing how like easy it is to actually remove those like the letters and
Yeah.
numbers off those things?
Sure.
Okay.
Because that like makes it like more like it looks like you don't actually have like a bunch of just materials and it looks like it's actually real. Like,
that's a good point. Yeah. So I'm going to, oop, I just messed up. So I'm just going to merge these layers up real quick and zoom in. This is a really cool feature in Photoshop, and this is why Photoshop is becoming so much easier to use, is we have access to these tools that are called content aware tools. So I'm just using the lasso tool, which is L, keyboard shortcut. I just selected these letters and I'm going to edit, fill. This will probably come up the first time for you if you haven't used it before with this. 50% gray will be in contents. Go ahead and set that to content aware. Click OK and watch the magic. Photoshop kind of knew what we wanted to remove. It added a little bit of a blue speck here, and you could honestly fix that too by using the same command. Sometimes it's not super smart and it takes a couple times, but on something like this, it's going to know exactly what I want to remove. Edit, fill, content aware. So this is just a really easy way to remove unwanted stuff from your photograph without using like the clone stamp or healing brush tool. And if you don't want to go up to edit fill, you can use Shift F5. Just make sure content aware is selected. And so I think that really improves it because those are distracting elements to me. So you want to try one more quick plugin, Seth, because thanks, Demetrius. Appreciate it. Hope that helped you. You want to try one more plugin that we have from my buddy Pratik?
okay.
Because we just used Mario's, my friend Mario's plugin, Honoric, to create
it looks like there's someone new.
Oh, cool.
Someone new on the stream. We should
Nice.
tell them what we're doing.
Yeah. So if you just jumped in, we did a photo shoot today. We were messing around with some LEDs. We shot this stormtrooper, and we're using my friend Mario
Wait, so-
Olvera's. Yeah, go
See,
ahead.
what's the name of the song in the background?
Oh, that's a good point. So this is, I've been using Epidemic Sound.
Which is a app that like lets you not worry about copyright
Yeah, totally.
and like use songs still.
That's right. I think this is Daniel Friedel
Yeah, it's
called
that.
Zone Out.
Zone Out.
Yeah, but if you check out epidemicsound.com, you'll be able to find that. Yeah, you're right, Demetrius. I love this beat. So let's switch over to Infinite Color. I don't think I've shown you this before. You might like this. As an art director,
Yeah,
I think you're going to like seeing a lot of variations. So all this does is create color variations of the image. You ready to go?
Yeah.
Do you want to actually use the mouse and just click on create? All you have to do is just click on create.
Yeah, I know how to use mouse stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, this mouse sucks.
Wait, whoa, don't click it twice. Easy, Tiger.
Yeah, why do you have a stand-up mouse?
Well, because it's better ergonomically.
Well, you have a giant hand, so...
Thank you. Appreciate that.
And I'm a kid.
So check it out. Check out the different grade that it did.
Wait, no, I'm very old.
Check out the different grade that it did. Let's get back to art directing. What do you think about
like
that?
it like green and blued it. Yeah, I think that looks better.
You think that looks better?
And last time we didn't use that.
Can we just try more? Let's check it.
Yeah. Oh.
Whoa. So this is my buddy Pratik's. You've met Pratik before.
Yeah, I know.
So he created this panel called Infinite Color, and it's infinite because there are infinite possibilities, and you just keep clicking on create, and it'll give you a different color grade. So you get to see all these different options just by clicking one button. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great, man.
So is that better than our original?
Yeah, that's definitely better.
Yeah.
And that one's way better.
That's so cool. That one's kind of dark. Oh, so we could change the setting here on Infinite Color Panel to intense. You want to try it?
Okay.
Let's try it. Whoa,
Oh.
That's kind of crazy. Whoa, what? That went all like green.
Oh, I cannot pronounce that name.
Demetrius.
Sorry. He says thank you.
Oh, nice. You're totally welcome, Demetrius. I'm glad you asked because music is an important part of our creative process, and whenever I find cool beats, I want to find out what they are too. So this is pretty awesome. Check this out. Wow. Check it out. That totally created a different grade than what we had initially seen. That's awesome. Cool. Well, I think we're like pretty much there, you know?
Yeah, I mean, we could do a few more things.
Oh, that's cool. Mark said that his art director just arrived and brought him a cup of tea. Is that what he said there?
Yeah, a cup of tea.
Well, Mark, tell your art director that we are exploring different color variations of our shot here, and we're using the Infinite Color Panel, and we're just clicking on this button create, which gives us different incredible color grades every time. Like now we're in green and orange zone.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh.
Whoa, that's intense.
That might be a little too dark.
Let's see if we can.
I mean, we actually put it on intense, so.
Well, so I can turn, because it creates layers, so that means that I can turn stuff on and off. Whoa, that's cool. What do you think about that? You like that?
I really like that.
Cool.
He's appreciating the infinite color tutorial.
Oh, nice. Well.
Oh, and Demetrius said, one of my dreams is to have you retouch my Nike work. I'm working for Nike into existence.
Yeah.
I'm a product shooter.
Product shooter. That's what I do too, Demetrius. Honestly, like I speak stuff into existence. I'm glad you do that. And if like projects like this, we're just making the work and we just keep making the work, and eventually it creates something. So keep doing that. And Mark, I'm happy your art director is liking this Infinite Color Panel because it's super easy to use. I can just kind of sit. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Look at that. I kind of like that.
Is
it too weird? Is it too weird for your taste?
It's a little too green. Yeah.
Okay, it's a little too green. In like this area here.
Yeah. And we could like try out curves, color balance.
Yeah, we could mess with it. Whoa. I kind of like that.
That's one I said was a little too dark.
Too dark. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to I never would have figured that out. You still don't like the grain though?
What?
You don't like the green? Or you do?
I don't like the green, but
Okay.
this is dark.
It's too dark. Yeah. Let me pull the curves off. Whoa.
After this, I just want to relax. I mean,
All right, let's wrap it up. So that was a good session. That's awesome. This is awesome.
yeah, that's awesome.
All right, cool. So I think I had like 7 that were awesome. Thank you
Can I
guys.
talk in chat for my health?
Well, you just speak to the camera because everybody can hear you.
Oh.
You don't need to type.
Yeah.
But Mark, Demetrius, everybody who jumped in here, we appreciate it. This is a
So if we have 2 people,
that's
that's them.
and they count. Okay,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
count.
they count.
This is the first time we've done a live stream like this, so we're stoked to do it and hope that more people watch it, rewatch it in the future, and it helps you, and you can see how we can color grade in Capture One and then use these really cool, easy to use plugins, Honoric and Infinite Color Panel in Photoshop to create crazy grades.
Done with the stream!
And my art director
I'm outta here!
is out of here. All right. Peace out, everybody.